is up, y'all? It is your boy Weepeeler in the house. Welcome back to some more Clash of Clans with my Town Hall level 9 account. Today, I have barched my way into Crystal 1 like last time, and I'm going to show you a sick barch raid and also some war highlights as we were able to win our last war, 21-16. Finally found a clan that wanted to play, and we kicked their butts. They've won 30 wars, so they know what they're doing, and we have won 29 and are on our way to 30. Hopefully, we can win our next war, which is coming up on Friday. So, let's get into the first raid. This was mine against their number 3 since I am number 3. Was able to get 73% on this pretty decent base. Decently upgraded, not a lot of wall upgrades. He could go up to level 9 and even level 10 walls. I decided to attack from this left-hand side simply because there's only 2 walls between me and that town hall, and that's where I want to be. Right into the center, knock out those expos, knock out that town hall, get that percent, and worked out pretty well. So we did a we go wipe. Yeah, we go wipe with that witch. Dropped the first golem, dropped the second golem, let them get into position, and then I dropped the third golem a little bit behind, hopefully to pick up some more of those defenses. And the clan castle troops, you're going to see, did an awful job on my guys. They didn't knock too many out, but they distracted them from the center. Most of my guys went toward those clan castles, especially the P.E.K.K.A.s. The P.E.K.K.A.s love the clan castle troops. For some strange reason, they are sucked to them big time. But we get everybody into the center. I drop that rage spell. And then look, they're all back out again because the clan castle troops. Oh my gosh. At this point in the raid, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I'm about to punch and break my phone. But they did move back into kind of the central-ish area, but we had enough guys get into the center. They got pulled over into that jump spell, and I did get some P.E.K.K.A.s into the center of the base. Thank God I have a level 2 jump spell because they may not have gotten into there with an only level 1, because I think a level 1 is 20 seconds, a level 2 is 40 seconds. So thank the good Lord right there. We did get into the center of the base. I was able to knock out that town hall, get the 50% and the second star, and then we kind of just moved around and just picked up a few extra percent here and there by my witches and some P.E.K.K.A.s that are getting wrecked right now. But I have a P.E.K.K.A. around the right-hand side of the base. My archer queen doing a little bit of work, nothing too good. And then the witches on the bottom. I wanted to keep these witches alive for as long as I could. Obviously, you want to keep everyone alive for as long as you could, but I wanted to use the witches. These are level 2s. Finally, my first time using level 2s. Only really been using witches in my attack for about 2 weeks now, so still relatively new to me, but still having a lot of good time with the witches. Now the level 2s raise 6 skeletons instead of 3, so pretty sweet raid right there. Was able to finish out with 73% and 2 stars, so not too shabby. Trying to get a little bit better, a little bit more strategic in this instead of just dropping everything in tandem, but it's still working out. We're still getting the 2 stars. And then this was the boy Seb. My guy from the UK, a really nice dude, has been rocking hogs. This is his first ever GoWipe, so let's give this guy a little scan. Give him some love, give him some props. He did have a 3-minute raid. Unfortunately, he ran out of time. You're going to see it at the end, but he did a pretty good job here, luring out those clan castles using some some wall breakers and a wizard, and then it was a little shaky at the start, but he ended up doing pretty good work. Pulled out most of the clan castle troops to the bottom of the base here, as you can see, and then he's going to drop his golems, I believe. He was a little bit backwards in some of it. He did drop a wizard right there, just trying to clear those clan castle troops out. Good attempt, but a little bit shaky right there. So he got most of them taken out, and then he didn't want to waste any more wizards, which is a smart idea. Simply because he can't afford to right now. He's only got 6 wizards left. Drops the golems, let those guys spread out a little bit, let the defenses lock onto them, and then he throws in a few wall breakers, breaks through that wall, and here come the wizards. So he's only got 6 or 7. He's got 7 around the edge right now, so not too shabby. Let's see what else is going to happen into the center of the base. He's got some P.E.K.K.A.s going. He's got a P.E.K.K.A. He's got his heroes, and he's working his way into the center of the base with that rage spell right there, knocking out a few of the defenses. All the golems are clustered right there, so they're definitely taking a bunch of hits, which is nice. And he did drop a heal spell, which is good to keep those wizards alive. The wizards are the main attackers in this attack, in this raid right here. He needs these wizards to stay alive for as long as possible, and they're able to take out that clan castle. And then let's see what the rest of his troops can do. He's got another heal spell, a P.E.K.K.A., a Barb King, and Archer Queen. He's got to take out that Town Hall. The Archer Queen is doing some work right there. She's got quite a bit of hit points, even though a lot of times it doesn't seem that way. She does have a lot more than basically any other troop besides the Barb King and the Golems. So she's still relatively healthy, and that heal spell helped her out a lot. Was able to knock out that Town Hall, clean up 50% to get the second star, and that's not a bad first GoWipe. So I'm going to give you some praise. Seb, good job, excelente. A couple things maybe I would change a little bit in that raid, but it still worked out very well. Getting the 3-star might have happened if the P.E.K.K.A. stayed alive. The P.E.K.K.A. stayed alive. If the wizard stayed alive longer, maybe he shouldn't have lured out the clan castle. I don't know. It's these things that are kind of up in the air with this good old game of Clash. So As you'll see, I'll speed it up. The P.E.K.K.A.s and the Barb King are still alive. The Barb King goes down, but the P.E.K.K.A.s stay alive, and they're able to really crush the base. The problem is they're just so slow, and they've got to break through this wall right here. But once they do, they knock out these collectors relatively quickly, but he's only got 30 seconds left, and you can see the amount of damage they do. The Teslas have no bearing on these guys. I mean, it's ×2 damage, but they were such low Teslas that they just did not do anything to the P.E.K.K.A.s. And as you can see here, only one of the P.E.K.K.A.s is really hurt, and the other one is still alive, but unfortunately runs out of time. So he had a couple collectors left, a barracks, an army, sorry, not an army camp, spell factory, and a cannon. So basically the cannon was the only thing left for him to knock out before he could have just gone scot-free. So unfortunately, 83%, can't say that too often, unfortunately, but it was a nice raid. Good attack for the first time doing a GoWipe. I think he can clean that up a little bit and be a very, very strong GoWiper. So, excellent. Let's get back into our main raid. It's going to show you that Barch that I told you guys I was going to show in the beginning. It was actually a really sick raid. I got 2,400 Dark Elixir, 250k, and 250k of each gold and regular elixir. Now, it was strange because I came off, I had 8 minutes left. I just signed on to Clash. I'm like, you know what, let me just check out what's going on in my clan. And jumped on. I had 8 minutes left in a shield, and I had a full Barch army going. And I'm like, you know what? Let's go in. I'm already going to lose my shield, so why not? I'm going to get attacked anyway. And let's try. And this was the first base when I hit attack that came up. I'm like, you know what? Let's give it a whirl. He's got a ton of resources, a bunch of Dark Elixir, and I've got an army. And I think he's got enough buildings on the outside for me to take him out and to get the 50%, not to lose trophies. Because right now, I'm trying not to lose too many trophies. If I do come up against a base like this, I do try my best to attack them. I saw he had 2 of his Infernos out. They were both blacked out, so I said, you know what? This Infernos can't hurt me. I think I can get 50% on this base. And that's what we're going to do. Come in from the bottom, using a bunch of Barbs and the Barb King, trying to break through that wall, use that Rage spell. And like I said before, if you can get into a spot where you can Rage spell a bunch of Barbs, do it, because they just mow through stuff, drop the heal spell, as you can see, and able to get into that spot and just completely decimate that part of the base. Drop the Archer Queen on the bottom here to take out that Elixir Collector. I did heal her up because I did want to get the 50%. I was so close to getting wrecked here at 47%, 48%. Thank God my Barb King up here was still alive and doing some work. He had relatively full power. My Archer Queen is still looking pretty good, and we need to get just 1 more percent for the 50, and there we do. The Barb King knocks out the AD, and the AQ knocks out the, I believe that was a gold collector, so, or a gold mine. So, awesome stuff. We were able to get that 50%. I said, you know what, let's keep my AQ alive a little bit longer. Did we end the raid? I don't believe I did. I can't tell you. Nope, I think she died, and I said, you know what, it's for the good, it's for the greater good. So, awesome raid. I was really happy with that. Getting 250k of each, a 50k bonus, so I got 300k of both gold and elixir. And then 2,600 Dark Elixir with the 200 Dark Elixir bonus. So sick stuff. I love being in Crystal 1, I gotta say. It's a little tough to hold on to trophies, but I'm still around 2,400. Every time I go on a big raid fest, I can hover between, I would say, 2,400 and 2,450. Finding it pretty difficult to get up a little bit higher than that, but I'm gonna continue to try that and Barch, because it's a very effective, inexpensive army. They're quick to build, and hopefully we can keep it going. So, gonna push as far as I possibly can. Thank you guys for watching. Again, really appreciate it. I'm gonna be doing a wacky raid pretty soon. There will be a giveaway, so in the comment section below, drop what type of troop you want me to use, what type of army composition you want me to use, and what percent you think I will get with them. I'll pick one of them out, do a raid, and get back to you guys next time. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you guys. Peace. We'll be right back.